If you could put a mark on your summer from 1 to 10, which grade would you put?
10.
10?
Yeah.
What
Every
was so
summer,
good? What was so good?
It's just being back home with the family. Had a wedding. Hung out in Chicago a couple of times, so everything was great. There's nothing I could do more.
It was smooth. I got here safely, so happy about that. But I'm excited to be here, and travel was a long trip, but happy to be here.
Since, like you mentioned, you came together with Sterling, did you discuss upcoming season plans, the roster, and so on, other things?
No, not too much. We kind of just chilled on the flight.
Yeah.
Caught up on some sleep, but we're definitely going to talk about that and looking forward to it.
Glad to be here, though. Glad to finally get here safe and ready to get things started.
You traveled all the way with Saban, yeah?
Yeah, we both came from Dallas.
Okay,
yeah.
So did you, I don't know, chat about upcoming season, anything, or you were just resting?
We was resting. We talked a little bit, but we was resting. Like I say, it was a long flight, long day. So, but I mean, I was with Saban in Toronto when we were both with the 905. So
yeah, you played in the G League together, yeah. So you're like, you know each other.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you looking forward most to, like right now?
Just to get around all the guys, and just meet everybody, and just start building and start working together. It's gonna be a long season.
Yeah.
So good to see you after this summer. How was your summer from 1 to 10?
It was 10 out of 10 for sure. Yeah, it was
What
great.
good happened?
Oh man, just a lot of family time. Traveled a lot. We took a lot of trips. Obviously got some work in as always, but just a lot of family time, which is always my favorite.
Regarding the working, you already put some work together with Justinas Grainis, our physical coach, and Saban Lee.
Yep. Obviously excited to have him as a teammate now, and obviously it was great to see Justis in Vegas.
So you also did your part recruiting with Saban to Žalgiris?
Yeah, for sure. I was a big part of that. I knew him, like I said, from a couple years now, and I just know him so much as a person and as a player, and I know what he can bring to the team. So I'm glad we were able to get that done.
What are your impressions on this upcoming season Žalgiris roster? We have a lot of newcomers coming. We have new faces. So, what's your impression on that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we signed a lot of talent. A lot of guys with experience and a lot of high-level guys. But like I said, a lot of new faces. So it's going to be a lot of new pieces that are going to have to come together and figure out, the best way to work. So I'm excited to get started. I think this preseason will be important for us to start developing that chemistry. And like I said, hopefully have a great year.
A long flight, but I'm excited to, get started and see what's in store. So I'm looking forward to it though, and meeting the guys and stuff. So
how was your summer? Did you do anything special, or you have a nice good rest and you're ready for the season?
My summer was extremely short after every season in Europe, but other than that, it was cool to be with my family. I had a couple trips, but most of the time just spending time at home with my family. So
I'm just excited, man. Excited to the city, the team. Just ready to get this started.
How much baggage did you take with Kaunas? I saw a big luggage over there. Are you a person who brings a huge load of stuff, or do you take a lighter approach?
I like to just have enough, not too crazy, but don't want to just be having to go shopping all the time.
So you haven't been in Lithuania that long, but did anyone already notice you? Because on social media, our fans already were very quick to welcome you.
Yeah, there was a guy and his daughter. They took pictures at the airport.
Oh, really?
And it's funny, on my flight from Frankfurt, there was a guy wearing a green jacket, and the logo was kind of like our colors, but it was like old school, like from back in the day. And I looked up the Zalgiris old logo, and he works for Zalgiris. He's been here 20 years. And it was just crazy that we're on the same flight.
Can you compare the feeling coming to Vilnius and then to Kaunas last summer, and this
last
summer?
year, I was just stressed. I just didn't want to. I said it like 10 times. I just didn't want to get cut. I really didn't. I'm like, I was nervous. But this year, I'm happy. I'm still ready to compete. Coming back to somewhere you've been. I did it 5 years, my first career.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier. Just adjusting to the city. Just where to go to eat, how everybody is, just the familiarity, like with you guys.
Yeah.
Seeing your face, I always get
seeing
happy.
your face, yeah.
So, no, this part of it is great because obviously we have a great staff and everybody.
Yeah.
Just to see everybody for another year is, it's nice.
From 1 to 10, how was your summer in terms of working, resting, and so on?
10. I mean, I was able to spend time with the family, enjoyed that a lot. Went on some vacations with them, and still being able to get my work in on those vacations, and just having a good summer of work for preparing for this upcoming season.
I remember we talked back in summer, and you mentioned you had like 40 plus Celsius while we talked. It was so hot. Isn't it too cold right now for you?
No, this is actually nice for me. I kind of like this weather.
Yeah.
It's kind of raining a little bit, but I mean, I like it. Cool weather, so it's nice with a little breeze.
And what's your take on upcoming Žalgiris roster? Now you met Sterling on a trip. You obviously knew Nigel. You knew maybe you know other players. Valančiūnas coming on the big line. So what's your take on the roster of Žalgiris?
I think top to bottom we have a really good squad. I think we're very powerful at every position. So just excited to see all the guys get the camaraderie together and playing with each other. So. Just looking forward to the season.
Do you have like, I don't know, one or a couple of highlights from the summer, like the best things you did, or you get some rest, well rest?
Yeah, I definitely rested physically and mentally, but I'll probably say the basketball camp I had, you know, about 2 weekends ago, it was good for me to get back, you know, in the community, give, you know, a camp to the kids,
nice.
Ages 6 through 17. We had a 3-day camp for them, so that was fun. That was good, you know, just to be back home and giving back. So that was probably my highlight of the summer.
That's nice. Also, during the summer, you met our athletic coach, Justinas Grainis, and Dustin Sliva, yeah?
Yeah.
You were working together. How was that?
It was good, real good. You know, we got a workout in. I was able to see, you know, what I'll be coming into this year. It was good work, though, man. It was good just to, you know, meet those guys early. And, you know, it was good. It was good.
How was Dustin? You got some of his jokes already? Because he's kind of the funny guy here in Kaunas.
Yeah, a little bit. I didn't catch too much, but we'll see. Yeah.
When you look on the upcoming season Žalgiris roster, what impression do you have of it, and how you are eager to play with this group of guys in the upcoming season?
Yeah, it's a lot of really good players, and then obviously with a great coach, great organization. I just want to do my best with fitting in and just helping this team however I can. Whatever it is they're expecting from me, I hope I can just reach that potential for them. So
I'm just ready to compete, man. That's, you know, it's EuroLeague, just the big leagues now.
During the first interview with Rytis, our other guy, you said that Žalgiris have a deep roster, and you even analyzed it a little bit. Do you have a Žalgiris player that you are the most curious to meet right now, to get to battle with him on the court?
Jonas. I want to meet Jonas. You know, I want to learn from him. Used him in 2K when I used to play 2K, so I want to meet Jonas.